Welcome to another episode of the La Familia podcast. The guys are in. We got ghosts or robbers in the backyard. No George. Beautiful night to be recording. Nice gloomy day. Bit of rain. Not as much as I was hoping. To my right, we got Wes. Heck.
Why are you hoping?
I just love the rain. You know, I was born on a rainy day.
I don't know that.
You're born during a thunderstorm?
Yeah.
That might not be true either.
Yeah, I don't know. So my mom told me. And I was like, maybe that's why I like the rain. Who knows?
You know, some people could smell it coming.
Well, isn't that the whole
Breast?
the boob thing?
I thought that was a joke on the scary movie.
Me too, yeah. But then I've
Those
heard
Mean Girls.
Oh, yeah, when she was doing the reporting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they did it on...
Mean Girls? Or I mean, Scary
I
Movie.
don't know who did it first, but I remember it from Mean Girls.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's real.
Yeah, it was the dumb girl, huh?
Yeah, it's what's her name? The actress name. Amanda Seyfried.
Seafried.
Is that her name?
I think it's Seafried, yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. What are you saying?
Just
That he likes, he loves the rain.
It's born in the rain. Some of those girls, Rising Sun.
Dang, have you guys been seeing the craze about the Minecraft movie?
Yeah. Well, I
Craze.
just saw when they supposedly went crazy for like that one scene.
Yeah, the scene about the chicken? Is it the chicken or the duck?
I don't know. I don't play Minecraft, so I didn't.
Yeah, I mean,
But I saw the video. But then I saw some people saying those videos weren't real.
No, they were definitely real, and they were calling the police and everything. And
so what happened though? Explain it to me. I haven't seen anything.
it was just like one of those so they had a few Easter eggs in the movie, and obviously Jack Black's in the movie.
Yeah. So
they had a scene where they're in the ring. There was like a bad character. I haven't watched the movie. I've only seen the clips. Right?
Yeah.
And then I think it's a chicken. It's a chicken or a duck, whatever, right?
Mm.
So it jumps in and like they do like a little Nacho Libre scene.
Okay.
But the craze is like as soon as the chicken pops up, that's when everyone goes crazy.
Oh, the people in the theater.
Yeah.
Okay.
At first, like it was genuine and like people were like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
But then it turned into a trend where like you just fuck shit up, start throwing popcorn, soda, everything, just trash the movie theater. That's when they were starting to call the police.
Oh wow.
At first, it was like a genuine thing, like because
This is
obviously the
crazy.
people who really want to watch that movie like
Yeah.
are gonna go like watch the movie and like have a genuine reaction,
Right.
and then people were just throwing shit. But there was another like crazy little Easter egg. There was like this famous streamer. I forget his name, but he was pretty popular when it came to Minecraft and everything. And he ended up getting cancer. But his character was a pig with a crown.
So he's in the movie.
So that character, they have that character in the movie, and so like they pretty much were honoring the kid because he died of cancer. And there was a scene in that movie where like I'm assuming it's like when they barely get into the world,
Mhm.
and there was a pig with a crown, and there was like a little thing where it's like, hey, like you guys have pigs that are kings, and they're like, no, that's not a king, that's a legend. And then
Wow.
talking about that kid. But then it got a little weird because like the dad of that kid that passed away, he was really supportive, but like in that clip that I was watching, like I guess he misses them. Like I can see like the sympathy behind it, but like he still has his room set up. Like he still like on his birthday, like he'll bring him like a little cake with a candle,
Right.
and he'll say, "Happy birthday, son! Like you're doing great at Minecraft or whatever." It was just like, and that happened a few years ago, but he still kind of does that.
Wow. Any interest in the movie and watching it?
No, but I heard it was really good.
No, I never played the game, so why would
Yeah.
I watch it?
See, I've heard it's really bad, but good if you're into Minecraft or if you're a kid. Yeah. But I know it's made a lot of money. I think it's over 300 mil. And people are saying maybe Minecraft is bringing film back.
Well, every video game movie
Does well.
breaks, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like those kid movies, not like Resident Evil. and shit.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about those movies? For example, just how I said it was bad. Do you guys feel like those movies need to be good? since they're for kids.
Nah,
Yeah.
those movies aren't meant for like critics to go and like
Right.
break them down and shit. Like,
Yeah.
I thought Super Mario was cool, but like when I watched it again, I was like, this movie was kind of dumb. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, you don't really.
Yeah, half the time he's just trying to recruit Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I've always thought it's weird because I see a lot on Twitter for most of like the kid movies where people are complaining, saying that it's not good because of this or that reason. I'm just like, bro, I think you're in your at least 30s or 40s.
Yeah.
Like I don't think the Super Mario movie or what insert
Doesn't
kids
have
movie.
to be deep.
Yeah, exactly. There's no real depth to it, which is fine. It's a kids movie. I don't think kids are really gonna
Yeah, you got to know what you're watching.
get it. Yeah. You can't walk into.
The Sonic movies are pretty cool. They're kind of.
I've heard that. Yeah, I've never watched those. Have you guys watched those?
Nah, I do want to see the third one. I just haven't watched it.
Because there's only 3, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna make 4. A 4th one.
Yeah.
Well, that was a whole thing too when that first one came out, and like the CGI or the actual character was really bad.
It looked really.
See,
terrible.
that's when that matters. I feel like
Yeah.
in those types of films, you really got to focus on getting the character looking right, especially if it's like a known character.
Right. You can't get
just-
Mario wearing green.
Well, not even that. Like you can't make it into your own style. It's got to be the original
Yeah.
style.
Yeah.
I agreed.
Yeah, but that was pretty cool.
Look. Oh yeah. I was in
The little mini one.
Vegas this past week, obviously with for the Dog concert, and then the Dog concert was on Friday, but on Saturday we're getting ready to go down for like dinner and shit. So we get in our elevator, and it's there's already a dude in there. There's a dude in the elevator, white guy. Whatever. We get in and like we start going down, and then Drew tells him like, "Hey, bro, I really like your shirt." And then when I walked in, I didn't even like look at him, right? I just walk. When I get into the elevator, I just fucking get in and look straight, right? You don't even try to like look at him. So then I look. So he's wearing a fade shirt, but it says it's like I've never seen that merch, but it was like a special. It was a special shirt, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you guys like Furcho?" And I was like, bro, let me tell you. Like,
Let me show you my Instagram.
Yeah, and then whatever. And we started talking. He's like, I'm actually his video engineer. We're like, oh, for real? And he's like, yeah. And then whatever, we just keep talking and shit. And then he pulls out his Instagram and shows us like pictures of like when he was on tour or whatever.
Yeah.
We're like, that's dope. And then he was speaking a little Spanish and shit because Drew said he was Colombian. And he was speaking a little Spanish, obviously with like a little heavy
Little accent.
Yeah, but that was just funny. Like you know who you meet in the
Yeah.
in the elevator.
No, for sure. Is that how he said it though? You guys like Furcho?
Yeah, he said like Furcho.
Furcho. That's
What a
cool.
little thing, but
Yeah.
we're like, hey, we fucking
Wow. Small world.
did.
Small world. You like the cool shirt?
Oh, the shirt was fresh. It was like it was
Some
the
exclusive
sorry
shit.
for that much. You know when he dropped like he made a little like anime figure thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was like that, but it was like in a square right here, and that was pretty much it. And on the back, I think it said like something referring to that he was staff, like staff, something like that.
Oh, so staff only shirt.
Yeah,
But an actual staff only shirt.
yeah.
That's cool.
It was cool. He was cool, and then whatever. But that was it. It was a quick.
You were just alone in the elevator?
Yeah, he was staying on that floor, I guess, because we were coming down from our floor.
Yeah.
I guess he was staying there, and then that was it. We're just like, all right, later, bro. So,
Wow.
didn't ask him what he was doing in town, but
Just, one person closer.
yeah,
One person closer.
we told him about the pot. So that's dope. It's like,
He left it at that.
yeah,
That's cool.
Well, hey, that elevator speech, man. You get like 10 seconds. I'm trying to fit everything to.
For sure. For sure. I get it. Well,
And then I was like, well, our last reel that's uploaded was like us talking shit about the Dallas. So I was like, so maybe it's not a good time to follow us. Give us like a couple more.
give us till the album drops. Well, speaking of Vegas and the Rauw Alejandro concert, you were there for the tour. How was it?
Friday night. That was cool. People showed up. Obviously, some people went with like that whole done up shit.
Dress code?
Yeah, other people didn't. I mean, I just went casual wear. There were some people, hey, if you want to do what you got to do, I just think they were doing a little bit too much, but obviously that's going to be at like every
You got to get into it.
What's too much though? Tell me what's too much.
A full-on tux.
Like Rauw himself is gonna perform.
Yeah, like
they're going up there.
Yeah, he's gonna get up there. Like that's doing too much for me. Like,
he's trying to get the ladies.
To an extent, I kind of respect that on their part. Like that's cool to.
Yeah, you fully committed
cool.
though. Yeah.
But I could never do that. So I feel like that's cool. Like that you could do that.
Yeah, and then but then obviously there were just people like same regular shit, like regular dressed up or whatever, and then the show was cool. It wasn't like any concert I've been to. It was like a musical play where like between every song there's like a scene going on, and there's a story where it ends up, if I remember correctly, the story ends with this fool getting arrested. Or Dow gets arrested.
Yeah.
But whatever. It's like a musical shit. That was cool. He played like I would say most of Cosa Nuestra, the whole album.
Okay.
Sprinkled in obviously the hits. Didn't do Aquel Nap. He did La Old School, and that shit was fucking crazy. Pasaporte came on. Peeped around. A lot of people chose to sit down. Maybe they were just tired at that moment in the concert, or just sit down for a little bit. That's right, but
how far on the concert was that?
This is like hour and a half in, maybe.
That's reasonable. Okay.
It was like
Could be that.
2 hours and 15 minute like concert or whatever. It was cool that he did like that spin.
I feel like you looked around disappointed, like, dang, look at these people.
No, I just want to see like how many of y'all really like were fucking with this one. Same thing for Touching the Sky or Touch the Sky, whatever that song is. That's on the album too.
Wasn't doing it.
Nah, those was for sure like the.
Let me take a break.
Yeah, let me sit down for a little bit. And he had like intermissions, which I thought was cool. There was like actual. I'm telling you, it was like a play musical. They weren't long. It was pretty like 3 minutes. But
and he had how many?
He probably had like 3.
Okay.
And then he had like this dude who was kind of like the presenter. I don't know if you want to call him that, but
narrator.
Yeah. He would come out like before the show started, like 30 minutes. He came out. Are you guys ready? Whatever. But he's like dressed up like fucking hat. Like he dressed like the peanut dude. What's the peanut guy?
On the
actual peanuts. The
little
He's dressed like that, and then between like everything, he's giving like little whatever.
Okay.
Carrying on the show and shit, and that was cool. But it was a good concert. Was it like
the best you've been to?
Nah, it wasn't the best I've been to, but it was solid. It was for sure like. I think you get your money's worth when you go see him. I mean, that's like second and third I've seen like his actual concert.
Yeah.
Definitely like more elaborate now compared to like back in the day.
Yeah.
But it was good. And then after we went to like the afters, the official after party and shit, right? And then like, usually like you go to these official after parties and it's like they're like whatever, right?
Okay.
Because it's like I don't know who that DJ was. Who was at the after party, but I don't know if that's like like his legit DJ.
Okay.
Because usually that's what happens. They'll be like, oh, like Fade's official DJ's throwing the after party, whatever. You go, you go and shit. And we get there, whatever, and it's cool. He's playing some bangers and shit. And then he keeps saying like, man, who here is a Rauw Alejandro fan? And then like people are going crazy. But then he doesn't play like a Rauw song out there. He plays like a completely different song, bro. I don't fucking know. So then, whatever. It's like probably like 2 a.m. And next thing you know, you just see Rauw pull up. Like he gets up to the DJ booth, and then that shit went fucking bananas, like crazier than his fucking concert. Obviously, it's a smaller room.
Yeah,
this club wasn't huge. This wasn't like a big ass Vegas club. It was downtown Vegas. Like it wasn't It was like maybe like a mezcal. Maybe like a little bigger than a mezcal, like the inside.
That's small. Yeah.
Nah, I'm not doing it justice. It was probably like the whole thing of mezcal. But it's because it's hard to describe because the setup is different.
Okay.
Like you walk in and there's just like it's kind of like a hall, like it's like a hall, and then there's just the stage, right? And then there's a bar at the back. But whatever, yeah. So Rauw pulls up, and then like they start playing the bangers and shit. And then,
but does he?
He didn't say nothing on the mic. Nothing.
Oh,
but he's just standing there.
Impromptu performance.
Yeah, no. He's just standing next to the DJ. But still, everyone's fucking like,
I get it,
going bananas and shit. And then the DJ, I don't know if he was supposed to do this now, but he starts going on to like his own little house mix.
Okay.
And we're like, all right, whatever. And then fucking Drew's like, okay, we're gonna look Coachella vibes, like, because Coachella was that weekend, fucking first weekend. And he just started playing like more bangers and shit. And then,
Okay.
But I was probably there for like maybe 45 minutes, and then he left, and everyone left.
So he just showed up there and like partying,
just to kick it, drink.
That's cool.
But like I said, usually when you see those after parties, like the artist doesn't show up.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're supposed to show up and perform, and they don't show up either. Like they don't fucking.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times at the Baja Fest they always have an after party, and bro, one time we were there till like 4 a.m, and that fool did not.
Waiting for someone to show up.
I forgot who's gonna show up. Yeah. They never fucking showed up. Bro. Like, I think one time we went to.
We also waited for someone.
I think it was A$AP Ferg. This was like we were like 18. Yeah. We went to LA. Yeah. It was for New Year's, and he never showed up.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Not okay.
Yeah, well,
should be getting a refund.
Well, I don't know exactly. I don't know who's it's the promoter's fault or the fucking.
I think that's not even there. I mean, it's on purpose.
Like the artist not showing up. What if the artist was never like, hey, I was never gonna.
That's what I mean. I think it's on purpose, just saying like, oh, this so and so's gonna show up.
Yeah, we're just gonna get more people in here.
Yeah,
and they know we're not gonna go out of our way to fucking sue this fool. Like
exactly. And they use not a bigger artist, so it can also not be maybe as publicized.
Because I remember after the Bad Bunny concert at Un Verano Sin Ti, I went to like the official after party. Bro, that shit was whack as fuck. They weren't even playing fucking
reggaeton.
Yeah, it was playing like rap.
Okay.
Whack as fuck, left like within an hour.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was tight when he pulled up. And then yeah.
Highlight of the actual concert? Do you have one?
Probably the old school. It got pretty. And he was on like his Edge shit, bro. Rated R Superstar. Like
Edge?
Yeah, fucking. So there's like an intermission, and he comes out, and then it's fucking. There's a bed on stage.
Oh, like that.
Girls in lingerie. The main the co-star of the little play.
Yeah.
She's on lingerie. This was shirtless. They're in bed. He's singing Dos Catorce, and then fucking after he goes to Sex Playlist. And like, yeah, bro, they were. I mean, Edge did it better, I think. I remember that, vividly. I was every time I heard footsteps, I would change the channel. Like my mom was coming in the room and shit. Like that was way more crazy, but yeah, he did that shit.
I don't know how I feel about the Loud Score where I kidnap. That's an interesting choice, but
Loud Score's a fucking.
No, it's a banger, but I may preference.
It's a more of a club, more of like a concert.
For sure. But I mean, if you play Touching the Sky and...
Well,
I get it's on the album.
Yeah,
I get it.
Because from that album, he only did Dos Catorce, obviously Todo de Ti.
And Loud School.
Yeah, and I want to say he did Desenfocado.
Oh.
I want to say he did that. But that was it.
Yeah, so how
Oh, no, he did... No, I don't remember. No, he did the Chencho. No.
Desesperados?
Yeah, he did that.
But how long did it go then?
Bro, he went to like 11... 20, maybe almost like 2 hours and a half.
And was he on? I mean, maybe a stupid question, but he wasn't on time, was he?
No, not 9. He started at 9.
Damn, 12 now.
Usual concert.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you got your money's worth.
I didn't really record that much, but like he did Que Pasaría at 11:10, and that was like not even close to the end. That was probably like 4 or 5 more songs after that.
Damn. Okay. That's a cool concept though. Doing a whole play.
Yeah, it was tight.
While you're performing. I've never heard of that.
Well, I guess that was the whole theme of the album as well.
Yeah. Old school. That's why you put the fucking that like mini film
with Adrian Brody or whatever.
Yeah. So I guess it's on.
Yeah, something different. But I think I like because he was on stage, so it was like he was on one side.
Mm-hmm.
I think I prefer like the 360 stage where they're just like in the middle.
Right. Wow. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. That's cool. This is your third time?
This is the second time I've been to his concert, but I saw him at Baja Fest and a couple other little things.
Okay. Heck, what is going on in Musica Mexicana? Tell me.
So Luis Enrique Enriquez had a concert at the Palenque, Ciudad de Mexico.
Okay.
Sometime last week. And I guess they put a strict rule that no Narco Corridos can be played.
Mm-hmm.
And so he let everyone know beforehand. He had his concert and everything. He got halfway through the concert. Everyone's yelling at him, like, play the good shit.
Okay.
And then he kept telling him, I was like, I'm not going to play it. Yeah. I'm not allowed to, right? And then,
Damn.
And then at one point they started throwing shit and he got upset. He was like, if you want, like, I can leave right now. Like, I'm not going to play no corridos.
Yeah.
And they kept throwing shit. So that fool bounced. And then he ended up making like, made like a video.
Yeah.
He pretty much said like, hey, like, people get mad at like dumb shit. Like, I'm not the one making the rules. Like, I just have to follow them, or else like I don't get, like, I can't get paid. Like, it won't be like an actual thing, and like there's consequences to it.
Yeah.
And I looked into it a little bit more, and I guess like the president of Mexico. Well, no, actually before that, there was like a whole set of rules. There's going to be another festival like in Ciudad de Mexico. And they pretty much had the same rules. Like, you can't do any type of corridos. Like, you can't do any type of drugs on stage or even show that stuff. I guess like some of the consequences are 6 months in jail and like a hefty fine that you had to pay. And I guess that festival, there was a handful of them, and they happened, and they did their thing, and they didn't include none of that type of music.
Right.
And then after that, the female president went on to say that she kind of doubled back a little bit. She kind of made it seem like, well, we're not really the ones making these rules either. But like the way she kind of worded it was like, we want to like kind of integrate it and make it seem like we got to view this music and what it talks about negatively, but we got to build up to it. In the way, and I kind of mentioned this a month ago or so, about like them promoting a certain type of music that isn't related at all to that genre, and promote that music, but also, I guess in some ways allow this music, but we have to look at it as negative. And that way, like, through time, like, people are gonna associate that music with like a negative connotation.
Yeah, she wants to have it organically just kind of go away.
Yeah, like,
rather than enforce, like,
it's got to be almost like a rule, because like if you like, it's like prohibition. Like once you outlaw it, then like there's gonna be
everyone wants it
who rebel. Yeah,
yeah,
and that just always happens.
And so, are we hearing that it may be allowed again then?
Say that again?
Are we hearing that it's going to be allowed to be played?
Oh, no.
No, still no.
I think it's all like up to the state that the music's playing in.
Okay.
I think they already made it clear here in the U.S.
Is that what she meant by it's not her rule? Like it's the state's rule? Is that what she's saying?
Yeah, like I don't want to say that they're saying that they disagree with it.
Okay.
And at the same time, like her stance is like, we're not banning it.
Got it.
But we want to make it known that this is negative.
Got it. Okay.
If that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I get it.
Then that's kind of taking it a step further, where these states are kind of putting their foot down and be like, hey, like, we're not going to promote this stuff anymore.
Got it.
Because then in fact, those are the rules that the states are putting in, saying that if you even promote it, like, we can fine you or put you in jail. So that's the approach.
Gotcha.
There's like two, I want to say two sides, but there's what the government stance is, and like the state is kind of doing about it.
Yeah. Okay. So what do we see being the result of this current climate, or what's going on?
Well, I mean, most of these artists are kind of getting acclimated to it already. I mean, they really don't have the choice. And I think in part, some of them might want to get out of that. Because sometimes you get in too deep with these people, and like, how do you get out? And now you're putting your family in danger. Like, now you're in areas where, like, some shit could pop off out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
or if you piss the wrong person off, like now, like damn, like that's my life, or that's you know
my family.
Yeah, like something like that.
Yeah.
I think it comes down to that. Like,
are we gonna see concert goers decide to not go, knowing like these artists aren't even gonna play what I want to listen to? Because I mean, if they're throwing shit on stage for this shit, I don't think they're showing up at his next concert.
See, that's the thing about Mexicans. I'll say that.
Tell me.
Like, you know.
Tell me. I don't know.
Shit. I mean, they like the desmadre. Like, they like the mala vida. Like,
the same thing with like the Mexico national team. They always talk shit about them, but they still sell out every fucking.
They're not going to stop going.
Yeah.
Right. Even knowing that he's not going to play my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's okay. They have other music.
Yeah, for sure.
They have other music.
I'm just surprised that they would go as far as to just, throw shit on stage. I think it's one thing maybe to boo them off, but
yeah, there's two, like just like a few months ago we were talking about fucking Grupo Frontera getting booed off stage for their political views.
Yeah.
And now on this other side, they're getting booed off stage for not playing fucking Narco Corridos.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you're going to piss somebody. You're going to piss some people off.
Right.
But who cares if you piss those people off that are really like, oh, you got to play this music or...
Yeah.
So goofy.
Do we see them actually not make...
Well, there's a... I forget if he's a songwriter or producer. His name is Armenta. And he writes for like J.O.P. Peso Pluma. Yeah. He said he's not doing any more corridos.
Okay.
I mean, he made an Instagram post and everything. He said, "Hey, like from here on out, like I'm not gonna make that.
Yeah.
So don't come to me for that.
I guess my question is, do we see it actually lasting, or is this prisoner of the moment type of thing? Like, okay, this is what they're saying. I gotta go full on. And then if the moment comes that, let's say it becomes okay.
I feel like this is one of those things that it's easy to find a middle ground.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's not like the government is really imposing this.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like a state thing, like where you're at. But I mean, it's all for the better.
Yeah, I think going back to 2 episodes ago, we were talking about it just being so overt. I think that's what we're going to see, is it not be as overt.
And I think that's what it is mostly about.
Yeah.
Like, hey, like, everybody just chill out for a little bit. Like, let's not.
Yeah.
This is cool and shit, but why every song got to be about, about that type of lifestyle?
Yeah. No, for sure. And when you make the song about that type of lifestyle, there's just I would say there's a better way to go about it if you don't want to find yourself in certain trouble. Right.
Yeah. A ditch somewhere.
Exactly. It'd be a simpler life, I would assume, but who knows? I am curious to see just how long this sort of, not mandate, but this era in the genre goes on, because I am seeing bigger artists saying like, I'm gonna chill out, I'm not gonna do it. And I think it was Luis R. that said that, like, we're gonna make reggaeton songs. Like,
he said he's gonna make reggaeton.
Yeah, like, because I think he was on live or something. And he was like,
yeah, because he was pissed about
what was going on. And I think in that same live, he was saying like, I guess that reggaeton, and then some dude like in the back just starts laughing, like, it's like what? Like, reggaeton, that's what we're making now.
Well, that guy's fucking funny though.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'm excited to find out just what happens next, because throwing shit on stage to the artist you're going to go see it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's lame.
Yeah, that's pretty
crazy. Let's talk about that. Like, you see, that's what I was saying. Like, there's those types of Mexicans out just fucking pieces of shit. Huh? Let's be real though.
No, it is for sure. Yeah, I agree.
Like,
it's the same thing. Like when we talked about when you go to I want to say we've said either sports events or even concerts, and people are just like belligerently drunk, and like they can't control themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some shit at the concert actually during one of like the little things. Intermissions. I went to the restroom.
Yeah,
and luckily, like the restroom was kind of right there, like by your seat. Like you just walk out, the restroom's right there. And then I'm trying to go in, and like this fool comes out with the girl, like from the men's restroom. It's a couple, but there's security there and shit, and they have like a security tape through the entrance, the front, the entrance door to get into the restroom.
Yeah.
And then I was looking at the guy, and he looked kind of like, like out of it a little bit, like he was on something. And then him and his girl like arguing and shit. And I look at the security guard and I'm like, "Can I go in?" Like, she's like, "Give me a second." And then she gets on the radio and she's like, "Did we find any needles in there or anything? Like, or syringes?" She was like, "Did we find any syringes?" And then the guy says no, whatever. She opens it. So, okay, you're good to go. And then I was like, "Supposed to doing heroin in the restroom?"
That's crazy.
The fuck is going on?
Probably.
I wouldn't think that Rauw crowd is, on meth.
That Vegas, man. That Vegas.
That's crazy.
I think that's more of a Vegas thing for sure.
But I was like, what the fuck?
That is not the crowd I'd assume would be.
He probably snuck into the concert, by the way.
He might have.
He didn't know it was performing.
Yeah,
He just saw a crowd and came.
He might have still been.
He had like
he might have he might have
all over like.
He might have still been from the past concert. Passed out in the bathroom and barely woke up.
But that shit was great. I forgot about that shit, but you guys brought up the
damn. Yeah, I mean you're right though. Just doing that type of thing at a concert.
That's lame. Like, how are you gonna do that to like an artist that you go pay to see?
Yeah.
Like, how are you gonna be that upset? Like, I get that you're spending your money, you want to hear certain music, but like, you really don't fuck with the other stuff that he was singing. Like,
right, you just came for like the 10 songs.
Yeah, no, not even that. Like, how many is he really gonna play?
Yeah, but
because it was gonna be a mix either way.
Yeah.
Because how many songs does the artist actually play in a concert? Like 10,
15,
20?
Like
20?
So
20?
I mean, it depends how long. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, like, Javi was gonna do like 5 single song, but
yeah, for sure. I was saying 20.
Why are you taking shots of that?
I was like coming up. Like, I don't know his. I don't know his catalog, so I don't know if he has it like that. Or
Yeah.
That's growing a little bit.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah.
I remember when we went to the Peso Pluma concert, someone told me, so like, they weren't that familiar with him, but they're like, so what, how long was the concert? Like an hour? Like, I don't think he has that many songs. And I was like, that was like, and this was out right after like, it just came out already.
Okay.
And the second came out already.
Yeah, because the Lady Gaga song.
Yeah. And I was like, nah, he's got a good, I mean, obviously a lot of them were like features, a lot are features,
but all the features with the album, that's a lot of songs.
Yeah, but I mean, he didn't play the whole album.
Did he? I swear he did. I guess that's beside the point.
But I mean, he had other shit. He had
before the album dropped, I would say he had a lot of features or singles that
were going crazy. So with the Ryan Castro song, with Sog,
did he do that on there?
La Bebe, yeah, I think he did that.
No, that's not Ryan Castro. That's Young Lucas.
Yeah, there you go. My fault.
I was gonna say, speaking of Peso, the fucking Coachella week 1 was this past weekend.
Yeah.
Junior H brought him out. Okay. Junior H was at performing actually brought out Peso.
Yeah.
I saw like actually a lot of people I follow are at fucking Coachella. I don't know if they're giving out tickets or what, but
it might be.
Oh, we should talk about that. Like all the nightmare for the fucking camping and shit.
I've heard.
What happened?
I've heard. Obviously, there's people because you camp at Coachella. It's like EDC.
Okay.
You get there Thursday or whatever. Night 0, I think they call it, or whatever. Or day 0. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
And then some football workers like, bro, he camps every year for like the last 6 years. Like, bro, you gotta do it. It's an experience and shit. And then I was talking to my girl and she was like, why would I want to do that? Like showering with people, like, and I was like, I wouldn't want to do that either. And I was like, if I'm going to Coachella, we're getting like, I'd have to be in an Airbnb.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna be whatever. Call me feminine or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be showering.
That's metrosexual.
Yeah. I think, but you know what? I think some people do just like camping,
like a communal shower,
like being out.
Yeah,
some people like that.
Like if you get an RV, that's different. Well, I don't know. I don't know if an RV has a shower. But
no, I think it does. You have like a full bathroom and shit.
Yeah, I've never been in an RV. Well, it depends on what kind of RV you get, I guess. But
yeah, that too.
I wouldn't do it, but I've heard it's cool.
Yeah,
it's the experience. But like I said, everyone who says,
but like, what experience though?
Any motherfucker who says it's experience, they're on fucking
No drugs.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the word I'm looking for? Psychedelics and all that shit. That's what fucking going 10 to 10. Hey, what you got, dog? There's trade and shit. That's how you die, first of all. But.
And you might as well just say that. Because you saying it's an experience.
The experience. Nah, just tell me what you got. Yeah. What is you taking? And Because I could probably have the same experience at the B&B.
Hey, I'm
on a nice sofa.
I'm high on life, man.
Hey, yeah, exactly.
It was like that one right here at the raves they have right here at Glen Helen. And he was going, he died a couple years ago.
Okay.
He got like something laced with fentanyl, I think.
Oh.
Whatever. He was going 10 to 10. Like, they were trying shit from everyone's fucking.
Okay.
Before tried the wrong shit.
Yeah, that's all it takes. That's all it takes.
But like, what are you really doing there? Like, like the camping, like you just waiting for the shit to start.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the pregame for the fucking.
That shit's boring.
But you just waiting outside and like,
you're just
drinking. Yeah, that's cool and shit. But like, after the second day, like,
oh yeah, after Thursday, I mean Friday, that's pretty much just where you're usually not to sleep because you're gonna be at the Coachella shit for like the whole night.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, if you go back after, I don't know what time Coachella ends, maybe like midnight or 1 a.m. Obviously, those motherfuckers aren't sleeping that whole weekend. They're fucking on shit that's keeping them up nonstop. But I wouldn't want to camp. But what were you saying about was that the nightmares?
The camp, yeah, like nightmares, even I was seeing videos that like people even actually getting in, like the lines were, for some reason it just wasn't moving. Like people, I saw one video that said they waited like 6 hours. I saw another one that said they waited 9.
It's like crossing the border, shit.
Worse. I don't even think the border takes that long these days. Yeah. God damn.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. And I think they waited like an hour and a half, 2 hours for the shower.
Yeah.
But see, like I watched the video, and that's fucking gross, dude. Because like these people
that's what I said.
No, but like you're standing in line, and this one dude had his towel draped over him.
He's naked?
No, but like he didn't have no shirt on.
Yeah.
And like you're waiting to shower and you're standing in the sun, bro, and you're sweating into your towel that you're gonna dry off your clean body with. I sound like a germaphobe, but fuck, dude, like
that's a good thing though. It's better to be a germaphobe than not to be.
Yeah,
people who aren't germaphobes scare me.
Obviously, those people don't care, bro. Obviously, some people aren't showering that whole weekend.
Nah, no,
the Mikey.
I think that's what I think that's what you left out. Like, actually showering would probably be like a stretch for a lot of them.
Yeah,
I think most of them are just going the few days, just chilling. Like, hey, I'm out here and I'll be fine. Like, we're all doing the same thing because it's not gonna be just them.
Yeah,
it's gonna be them and like 1,000 people who are all gonna just not shower.
Yeah, I do want to go to. I'm thinking I'm gonna go next year if there's more like
Airbnbs on site.
No, like there's Airbnb. That's about. I just didn't go this year. I was supposed to go this year. I just didn't go because the lineup was.
Oh yeah.
I didn't fuck with the line. I mean, I think Junior H was like the only
Latino.
There might be some other. I think Anita's on there, but
you go shake ass.
Yeah, like, but Becky G found her way there on stage somehow. Some way. I guess she had the song with Tyler, and Tyler brought her out. And
Becky G got the strongest team in the industry. God damn.
Hey, you know any festival in Cali, she's pulling up. Like that's sure. This is what
just somewhere. Who with Tyler?
Tyler,
yeah.
That's all Afrobeats.
Yeah. Wasn't she in the Power Rangers movie?
She was. She was the Yellow Ranger, I think.
Tyler?
No, Becky G. She's on the remake that came out a few years ago.
I've never seen that.
It's with I think Bryan Cranston's the
Red Ring or the villain? Or
no, he's the fucking
the
big ass head in the middle that they report to, like their mentor.
Wow, I missed that completely.
It's on Netflix. I think it was on Netflix. Netflix.
It's a really good movie.
I'm watching.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I'm
gonna watch it. I had no idea.
I'll take that back. Not a really good movie.
Good.
Power Rangers, like what we were talking about earlier. Like
Power Rangers though, but you don't know if the acting was looking.
I used to fuck with Power Rangers. It was my shit.
Yeah, all the team up episodes, like with all the Red Rangers and the Black Rangers.
I think it was either the creator or the writer who recently came out and said, I'm sorry about casting the Black Power Ranger as a black guy and the yellow Power Ranger as a Asian girl. Like, I didn't mean to do that.
Why?
Like a race thing?
Yeah, like a race thing.
Like the first generation.
He wanted them all white?
No, he just said, like, I wasn't doing that on purpose.
It's just racist.
Yeah.
The Black Ranger was the black guy.
Yeah.
The Asian.
Oh. And he's like, yo, my bad. I wasn't I wasn't trying to do that. And then
I didn't even pick up I'm not even racist. Yeah. I don't even
you don't see color.
Yeah, that shit didn't even matter.
And the quote was like, yo, it's cool. I was fine. Like, no one was thinking about that.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah. Bro, I didn't. It was rare that I don't remember really seeing like them all that often.
Who's them?
Like the actors. Weren't they always really just wearing their suits?
Nah, I think they were way more in without their suits.
Yeah, because they'll do like regular shit.
Yeah, because they would do the the regular shit, and then like at the end do the fight.
Yeah, okay. Damn, I really don't remember that.
Or they would do the regular shit, get beat up, come back, and then win.
Ah, okay. I'll watch the movie though. If Bryan Cranston's in there, I'm in. And if Becky G's in, bro, you sold me. You sold me.
What else happened? I think that was it.
Well, I saw that they are apparently. I think they said 60 or 70% of people who went to Coachella all afterpaid it.
Afterpaid, like aftermarket tickets?
No, like payments.
Yeah, like they all did loans.
So you do like a payment plan for the ticket?
Yeah.
Wow.
How much is that tracks?
Yeah, tracks. Honestly, I usually pay my shit in full. But when I got this
flexing, boy.
My recent like look,
all my concert tickets paid in full.
Yeah, well first of all, if you gotta do payments on a concert ticket, I paid that bad bunny shit right. What the fuck? Anyways. But like motherfuckers,
is Coachella expensive? Like you have to like after pay it?
It's probably like 5, 6. I'm thinking like that's usually what like a 3-day festival is.
Yeah.
Maybe like 3, depends what you get. VIP. Okay. Plus the camping pass.
Times are hard. I'm not judging.
It's gonna run you like maybe 3 to 1,000, depending what you're getting.
Got it.
What was I saying? Oh, like motherfuckers who finance a phone. I don't know what, bro. Pay that shit off right now. Anyways, I'm about to contradict myself though.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I just bought like a little computer, right?
Yeah.
And when I was gonna go get it, I was like, you know what? I got it like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, April's gonna be kind of crazy. I'm gonna be fucking Vegas. Then I got Puerto Rico. Like we got there, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get the finance system. Then, but that's smart. That's fucking knowing I got more shit coming that has priority.
Maybe that was what happened to that.
And then I was like, when I was like, wait, I got the Apple card, like 12 months, no interest on the fucking on Apple product. Like that's
and I think you get like 5% back. Something like that, right?
Products. It's 3 or 5, I can't remember.
Yeah.
But
general admission $600.
Yeah.
For GA? Damn.
Well, maybe that's now. I think when it first drops, it might be like in the 3s.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong, but
yeah.
Like right now, if you're on like today,
GA with shuttle $679, VIP passes $1,200.
You might have to afterpay next year, Wes.
This is not. But honestly, bro, if you want to go just for one day, you could find someone that's selling a pass for like $100.
George is here.
Yeah.
George is here
at the door.
Okay. I literally told that fool just to go home. Yeah, but I thought Fade was gonna be there this year, but I think Fade's gonna be. Oh, speaking of festivals and Fade, T-Pain just announced his festival. Fade's on it.
Yeah. Is he a
headliner?
I'm assuming headliner. Yeah.
Well, T-Pain's obviously the headliner, but Fade's the next big letter. I mean, he's competing with Glorilla. Like, come on. What are we doing here?
Yeah, it's not disrespect Fade like that. Damn.
And he's at the one in New York too in the summer. I don't know if I think it's Governor's Ball.
Fade is?
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess he's on his festival shit this year.
That's next? That's this year.
That's this year in like June or July.
Oh shit.
And he has Hard Summer in August.
Yeah, his album gotta be dropping soon then. I don't know why he'd be doing all this without an album.
Nah, actually he could do the
I guess he could, but
I think it's coming like
lines up.
Maybe May-ish.
Yeah. Because Governor's Ball, you said June, July?
I'll get you the exact name, bro. Hard Summer's in August for sure.
Make sure you got that date.
I might pull up. I don't know. What am I looking up? Governor's Ball. Yeah, that's
Governor's Balls.
June 6th and 8th. He's headlining Saturday with Olivia Rodrigo.
My favorite.
Collab?
Maybe.
Young Miko's there that day too.
Oh.
Or that night.
Okay.
Who is that?
La Ensemble. That could be a good song. Young Miko, Olivia, and Faith.
No.
I'd love to listen. Maybe Olivia speaks a little Spanish.
Nobody wants to listen to that.
No?
What else are we looking at? Oh, T-Pain.
You wouldn't mind, right, George?
Nah, all 4 of them.
Dang, busy guy. Just Governor June 7th, and then he has the T-Pain one June 14th in Wisconsin.
Yeah, is that the name of the festival, right?
Yeah, back to Wisconsin, part 4.
Okay. Well, Faye's coming then. Faye, I mean, maybe not next week. but soon enough. George,
What other artists are in the festival?
On which one?
What festival?
Wisconsin?
Yeah,
No one else that you know.
Yeah, just glow.
Shaq is there.
Nah.
Yeah, he's there.
DJ?
Shaq, DJ Shaq. Yeah. He DJs at Life Festival.
I don't know.
He does though. He did Hard Summer one year, I think.
Okay, that's news to me. George, would you Afterpay Coachella?
Afterpay?
He don't even know what Afterpay means, bro.
The 4 payments?
Okay, there. Obviously he does.
So you should go to PS.
George would Afterpay his dinner like tomorrow.
That's the first thing that I search up if I'm gonna buy something. If it has Afterpay,
you can also use
Klarna. I think Nike.
Yeah, Klarna. Yeah. Then there's another one too.
Because I remember when Klarna first came out, even in store they were like, "Do you guys take Klarna?" I was like,
In store?
Yeah, you can't be doing Klarna on some Air Force ones.
Yeah, like
it's a credit card, isn't it?
I think now it's probably
but at the time I think it was like still new, and you could do it through the app. But if you went in store, I don't think they had it. Gotten up to that point.
It's like Shopify. I think you do payments through that too. No,
I'm not sure. Probably. I mean, I guess you can do payments on everything now. They'll set you up. Afterpay. Damn.
Did they even make any money on those? Only other people that don't pay it off right away.
Yeah,
but I thought there's like a lot of interest on it.
Well, yeah, if you missed the payment,
yeah, I think most of them are like within if you pay within 3 months.
Yeah, it's just 3 months.
Really?
3 months, you're good.
I thought the whole thing was that you were paying interest on every payment, and that's how they're getting.
No, so there is an interest.
They have different plans. Yeah. They have an extended one that's like more than the 4 payments. Yeah. Well, technically it's 3 months, but like you pay the first month
right away.
Check out.
Yeah.
And then you pay 3 more months after that. So it's technically 3 months that you're paying.
Then you're right. I guess. How are they? I guess.
But I mean, there's other plans that you can get.
Yeah, obviously no one's paying. Obviously a lot of people aren't paying that shit.
Because I did that shit with my car one time.
Yeah.
Like I had an oil leak, and they had to take out like the transmission and everything because the seal was like behind the thing.
Damn.
They charged me like $2,600. I was like, oh shit.
God damn, for a seal?
Yeah, but it's because they had to take out the transmission.
God,
it was just the main seal. I mean, if it was just that, it would have been like maybe no more than like
like just a gasket,
$700.
God, that's a lot.
But they had to take out the transmission, so I had to pay like $2,600. And
that's why I always heard that the same thing happens with BMW and Mercedes. That's why that's just so expensive because everything is like in a hard to get to place,
super tight.
Yeah, so they gotta drop this, take this out, and
then isn't it what fucking car is it? Not to talk too much about cars. It's like a Jeep.
G-Wagon?
No, it's a Jeep something. It's a Jeep
Gladiator, Wrangler.
Either the Jeep Wrangler or Jeep Gladiator, where you have to take out the whole body to be able to do the oil change.
Probably George's car.
That's how they got him.
Yeah, that's like the whole thing to just do an oil change.
Yeah, like it was crazy.
I think it was my car.
Nah, how do you do? Because then they'll charge you like fucking.
Because I mean, I'm assuming you've had an oil change then, right?
Yeah, and my battery's under my passenger's under the seat.
Ooh, that shit happened on one of my cars too. I had a Dodge Avenger, that first blue car that I had. It was behind the wheel, like the driver's side wheel. So whenever I had to change the battery out, I had to take out the whole wheel.
What the fuck?
And take out that little like plastic frame.
Yeah.
That covers it. And I had to take it out and the battery was right there.
I've heard about it being in the trunk.
I've seen that too.
But
I think those were like on Volvos, I think.
A lot of foreign cars, like they're German. They put
but those Dodge and fucking Jeep.
It's under?
Yeah, under
passenger
seat. I've seen that.
Interesting. Too. And on yours, it's where?
Under the passenger.
Oh, the same thing. Under the passenger.
Yeah, mine was behind the actual tire.
That's crazy.
That one was crazy because when I had the car, I was like,
"Where's my battery?"
Because it just had like the cables, like for you to jump it.
Oh, okay.
So those would stick up, and I'm like, "Well, where's the battery, dude?" Like one day, I was just like peeking around, like, "What the fuck? Like this is behind."
What the fuck? That's crazy. Yeah, that's insane. Okay. Last question for how much is your oil change?
Like,
I'm curious if it is your car. I doubt it, but
it's like 200. I add something else.
No way.
What are you at? You don't need to pay no $200. Don't tell me they're getting you with the fucking.
They change your air filters.
I do the air filters. I'll do the air filter.
Oh, you do with them?
Yeah.
George.
Nah,
Just come to my house and I'll do it. Just
you don't even have to just YouTube it. It's fucking or yours might be in the fucking the roof or something in your car. Like,
it's behind the steering wheel. God, you gotta take the
sometimes,
the airbag.
Sometimes I'll get my windshield wipers with them.
Just buy them, dude. Those are just like clip-ons.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Damn, George. Sometimes I drive by these places and think, how are they making any money?
Like, who's falling for this?
I think I may have figured it out, George.
Hey, 1 in every 4, dog.
Yeah, right.
There's 1 in every 4.
You know, the last time I did an oil change I don't know why the skewer came out fucking car.
Yeah.
I did the oil change at the dealership, and then they now send you like a video of the guy doing the oil change.
Oh shit, like that.
Interesting.
That's really what I saw. And then like obviously they give you like the suggestions, or he went around the whole car. He's like your tires look good, whatever. All this.
What was it called? Like a 20-point inspection,
multi-point, whatever, dog. And then but I was just like, these folks must have got like a lawsuit or some shit that they're not doing the fuck.
Yeah, I have actually seen that on YouTube where people have gone to get something done and they just straight up don't do it. So I think that's probably why.
Oh yeah, no. And then I saw one some girl I know. She posted her air filter, and she was like, they just told me they whatever, like they were trying to change it. She's like, but I changed this last week, and they swapped it out and put a dirty one inside.
Oh, to show her a dirty one.
Yeah, to show her like a dirty one.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll get you. That's one of the professions that is just so like you just can't trust them. Like same way you need like a good barber, you need a mechanic you can trust. Because if not, they just tend to take advantage of you. Like they just do not give a fuck.
Jordan needs to be a mechanic.
Ooh, fucking, that reminds me of a story. I used to date some girl, and like she had a sister, and she had a baby daddy, and whatever. They had 5 kids and everything, but they weren't really together. He was kind of supporting her, but they weren't really together.
Yeah.
But that fool would fix cars, like he would do everything. Like he would do stereos, like any type of mechanical work. And what he would do is like he would take in these cars, and like he would tell the person, "Oh, it's going to take me like 2 weeks to fix the car." Meanwhile, he would let his baby mama use the cars. He would fix them up in a day or two, and like he would let her use it, and that's what she would be driving around in. And one time she got caught up, and it was a black lady that like he was like, "Hey, bitch, like you driving my car and shit." Like she went off on her. And then after that, she went to the mechanic and told that guy off, and like she pretty much got her service done for free.
I mean, that's the least they can do. But he was working at like some shop, I'm assuming.
It was his own. Like he had his own. He would rent his own little his own little garage.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to say where it is, but
kind of like a warehouse, like a tiny.
No, I know what you're talking. There's a lot like in LA, like a lot. There's all.
But it was like over here.
Got it.
Like here.
Yeah.
In town.
Yeah. That's yeah.
That shit was funny. One time, my Theo has he has an auto shop in LA shit. Yeah. And I went one there when I was like, I'm maybe like 15, 16. And like I said, there's a bunch of garages, different shops, right?
Yeah.
And this fool ordered something. Because I'm gonna ordered like this part. That fool, the delivery guy came like in 2 minutes, dog, with the fuck. And I was looking around, I was like, fuck this fool come from? Like with the shit he needed, like
yeah.
And he's on his bike, like sweating too, bro. Like, this was on
express
on
service.
Like,
yeah, especially like in those more like LAOC, it's a lot easier to do that. Because I think they also strategically place where they're at, near where those places can get your shit really quickly. So my dad said same thing. Like when he tries to get something done out here, that should be like triple, quadruple the price, and he'll go to OC and it'll be like 25-30% of whatever it was, and it's the same exact work, but it's just so common out there and so easy. But you know what, this is not an auto shop podcast. So
man,
on to the 5 artists with the most potential in reggaeton at this very moment. George,
Don't say blessed. He's already past that point. And let's try to make a case he's going to get bigger.
That's actually a nice twist to it, yeah. Like how much more can he get, you know?
Just throw a name. Someone you've been listening to.
Young Miko. I only know a couple songs though.
You only know a couple songs from Young Miko.
Safe bet, but you didn't really reinforce that argument that well.
I'm gonna just throw some names out there. You don't even got to really say anything, but
throw 'em.
Davey, Omar Quartz, Young Miko, Bao Bao, Della Rose.
You guys like Della Rose?
I like her right now as a feature.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
No, but I'm saying she's got to grow. She's still coming out. I haven't really heard just her shit.
Right.
Granted, I don't know if she does have her shit.
Yeah.
Her own shit, but like I said, the one with Davey, I fuck with that song a lot. Both songs with Omar Quartz are fucking bangers.
Yeah.
The one on Setch's album, I love that song. I don't know if we're counting her on Debí tirar más fotos.
She was the chorus, no?
She was on, Close Friends.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, she's that shit.
I'll give it to her. She needs it.
So I don't know if she's proven to be a standalone yet. But she's still new.
Yeah, but if we're talking potential.
Yeah, right now she's everyone's hitting her up for like
for the feature.
Yeah. Same with Omar Quartz. Setch just dropped a song with Omar Quartz last week.
Oh, okay.
It was cool.
Any other names you guys want to throw out there of potential?
I feel like you hit 5.
It's
the 5 bigger ones. Gonzi?
You know, I don't know.
He's been quiet.
He has. We made a push for him. We did our best here at La Familia to
he's taking a break though. He's come back later this year.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of Cristian Mahota, Floyd Menor.
Yeah, Floyd Menor.
Mysock.
No. I just feel like Cristian Mahota and Floyd Menor right now are in that listening to Floyd Menor's album where he's found he makes bangers, but he's been sticking to that sound, so I think he's got to branch out.
Yeah, okay. He was supposed to. Yeah, I was expecting a little bit more there.
And I don't know if Cristian Mahota is in that same, but I don't think he's dropped anything recently. But what was his last album? The one you like, I think.
I forget what it's called,
but that was a couple years ago. But I think both of them are in that
same. Party Sun.
Yeah,
is it? Oh, Daytona's on it though, right?
Yeah, Daytona's on there. I think they're both in that same category where they gotta, depending what kind of, you want to be El Alfa or you want to be like they're just trying to be El Alfa. That's cool.
Right.
Well, there's room now.
What about Bless? Do we want to throw Bless in there as in not necessarily like, I mean, yes, he's obviously a great artist already, but does he have the potential
to be bigger?
To be even bigger than what he already is? Or he sort of reached
his I feel like he's going to shoot himself in the leg. I feel like he's going to come out with a joint album with maybe Unwell.
Okay. I mean, if they're banging.
Yeah, but like...
You know what I saw the other day? I forgot someone's Instagram. I forgot his name. He's a Spanish dude. He said he was listening to Mike Towers, the deluxe of La Pantera Negra, and then he was like, "You know who Mike Towers is? This is the football player I compare Mike Towers to," and he pulled up Neymar.
Footballer?
Yeah, footballer. He was like, so much potential. He had a nice run, and then it just never really kind of like flattened,
mellowed out.
I think the only reason I would,
because I think Mike was like, and he came up like obviously doing the trap shit, and then he started doing the reggaeton shit, and he was hitting on the reggaeton shit, and I feel like right now he's kind of just, because with the Like Bite shit that came out, or was last year, this year, I wasn't fucking with that.
It was in December, no?
Yeah. I think the deluxe came out earlier this year, but
yeah,
come out on Christmas, no, something like that.
I think yeah, it was like end of the year, right in the end of the year.
But yeah, and I was like, oh, that's
December 24th, Christmas. Yeah,
that's still a good. I mean, Neymar had a good career. Obviously, some people say Neymar should have a way better career than what he had,
which I guess is his point.
Yeah.
The only reason I would disagree is Neymar at the end really told off. Whereas
he's done. He got hurt again last night.
I know
at Santos.
Yeah,
was done.
Whereas Mike Towers, I mean, he's still consistent.
But I think Mike Towers right now is he's in PSG.
Okay,
he's PSG Neymar.
Where he's kind of teetering. Like
he's still kind of putting out some good shit every now and then, but then it's kind of like
yeah.
That was a good comparison.
That is, yeah. Shut.
I forget the full name.
We'll give credit.
You'll get sued.
It's a good comparison. So who else, guys? Who else do we want to throw in there as potentials, or is that kind of it? I mean, right now?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah. I'm just throwing names out there. I'm just throwing names out there to see who else.
Yeah.
She might be a hook.
Up and coming.
Yeah. Or just, not even necessarily just up and coming. I guess that's kind of
I would say Threano is going to become way more mainstream. I don't know if you guys listened to Last City.
Argentinian influence.
Did you guys listen to the new song with Young Miko?
No, I did.
No, I haven't.
He dropped it.
I heard it. It came out.
And I see.
Let me see.
It's a cool song. I fuck with it.
In La City. Okay. I'll add.
Alejo?
Yeah. I mean, man. I'd put him. I definitely would put him out there.
Bell is kind of popping right now.
Oh,
that's a good one.
That's a great one.
Colombia. One.
I've seen him everywhere.
TAKEOVER.
Yeah. I think if we're talking in
how do you say his name?
Bell.
It's not
Bell.
Because one time I saw the accent on the first E, and another time I saw it on the second E.
It is on. I'll tell you right now.
I think it's on the first one, but I seen it somewhere.
It's on the second E.
See, I got fucking. What is this shit called? Mandela effect.
Nah, you probably just got bad bummy again.
BL.
That's a good one.
Yeah, he's out right now.
Yeah,
he's kind of found his niche
wave.
Yeah, a little different.
I'd like to put Alejo in there. I just don't know if he was really
big enough.
Nah, just he doesn't have some of the traction that some of these other
Psycho. I think he puts out good music, but he's just not like starring like that.
Yeah.
Like Cavello, I'm kind of off Cavello right now.
Yeah, okay.
You didn't like his album?
I like the Rauw B shit. Rauw B.
Okay. What about the producer that came out last year with the album?
The Rooster?
No, producer. What's his name?
He dropped the album?
Yeah.
Ovi on the drums?
No. Damn. We talked about it in here too.
And it was fire?
I thought they had some fire songs on there, but I don't think we enjoyed like the entire album in full.
Oh, Caleb Calloway.
There you go.
He's a producer though.
Yeah.
Put that in a different
category. Okay, well, we've named some good names. What are our 5?
The 5 you said?
To start?
Yeah, I think those are the big.
Yeah. Okay. So Omar Courts.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Davey.
I think Davey can be fucking huge.
Over Blessed.
Do you think he has that personality though?
I don't think he does. I don't think he has a personality, but I think he's gonna be big because he speaks English. He's bilingual.
Got it.
And that always helps. Like if you're trying to be.
Yeah.
What does that mean though?
Like he can attract another audience as well. He can go to English interviews, bring more.
Yeah. Sort of like the UFC fighters that don't speak English.
Like
that's a crazy.
If fucking Pereira speak English, I think that would help his money wise, endorsement and all that shit.
Right.
I'm saying that's what can make you bigger.
Alvaro Diaz.
I don't think he's rising anymore.
Not rising, but just biggest potential.
2018.
This is all about biggest potential. Not necessarily just rising, but the biggest potential we see to make a jump or
I think he's in that where the musical people fuck with him, but
the artsy fartsy people.
Yeah. We're like, nah, this album's fucking all this shit and all that shit.
Got it. Okay. So
I think he could be like the fucking Childish Gambino of like reggaeton.
Damn. Gambino kind of fell off though.
Well, he's already doing different. But I remember Made in America came out. Motherfuckers were losing this shit. I heard that shit.
But he didn't fall off. He just didn't make any more music.
Yeah, he's
okay. Fair enough.
That's what I'm saying. He did start doing his own shit.
Got it. Okay. So
that guy was talented.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
well, you know who else they said about the guy on?
Well, he acted. He was a comedian.
Yeah,
No, he is. Nah, for sure. But his
guy comedy special is fun.
on Life of Pablo.
Sappho?
No.
The Weeknd?
The one who like
Chance the Rapper.
Chance the Rapper.
Oh,
they said the same shit about him. Yo, this guy, he's the next.
That was the highlight. Ultralight Beam was the highlight of that motherfucker's career. And
no, he had the other song.
But that was before Ultralight. The fucking Acid Trap.
Yeah.
Acid Rap, whatever. That mixtape.
Oh, that's a fall off.
No, that's
a fall off.
I think he just stopped making music because he was like, oh,
no, he made. I remember he made an album.
Yeah, with the hand. That was the fall off.
Okay, I remember it was something about his wife or like how much he loved his wife and everything.
Oh, because he got caught up cheating or something. That was that album, but I think after that he dropped some.
But I mean, he was independent though, and that was his own thing. That he wasn't going to sign with anyone.
Yeah,
because I think Apple signed him.
And well, they kind of
signed.
Like that was a good album too. Coloring Book.
Yeah,
the mixtape that was a really good fucking.
Yeah,
but that was like in that Ultralight Beam fucking. Whatever, we're talking about rap. But
for
yeah,
sure.
I think you said with Omar Cords, Davey, Young Miko, De La Rose.
Pow Pow, you said?
We need a 5. Nah, the Pow Pow's in there.
You said Alejo.
Bele.
Yeah.
Bele, yeah.
Probably him.
I think he's gonna be fucking.
Yeah, probably him.
Just because he has his own
like a unique sound.
Yeah.
I would like to put Alejo, but as much as I love him, I don't think, at least at this moment, I can say he's really taking advantage of whatever momentum he's had. He just keeps putting out like really good music, but I don't see much of
like, jump.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and there's not a lot of like uproar about like, yo, Alejo's got a whatever. But
him and Bele and Capo.
That's his song.
No, Capo's artist. He was on J Cole's album.
Okay,
he's on that same Afrobeat too.
Okay,
wave.
Got it.
I think he's Colombian too. I could be wrong. But...
And his name's Capo?
Capo. Yeah, like Capo.
Got it.
It's Capo.
Yeah. You have to mention Jay Wheeler.
Jay Wheeler is fucking...
He's doing good on interviews.
He's good at interviews?
Yeah, he's doing...
Okay.
He's been doing interviews lately.
Oh, I thought you were saying he's good at interviews.
Yeah, like he's been kind of getting exposed a little bit.
I don't know who Jay Wheeler is in the rap game, but I'll find his fucking comparison. But
Jay Wheeler?
We should do the footballers the
Reggaetoneros. That's a good one. Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do it.
Oh, right now? Fuck.
Well, how much time we got left?
George. I mean, I don't have a time limit.
It don't matter.
We'll be all right.
Yeah.
What time we at?
1 hour and 9 minutes.
We're probably like an hour in.
Yeah. We got another 10. We don't got any of the topics.
I like... Well, who's next? All right, let's lay down glass. Let's say that.
That one's easy, though.
Is it?
We're not doing the old school.
Okay, yeah. Okay, it's that one.
Okay.
Yeah, easily. And I don't know if it's like a complete, like, straight across the board comparison, but I think CR7 has to be Anuel.
No, that's too much credit. Huh?
No, but I'm not saying like it's not like a.
Oh,
he's
for other reasons.
Yeah. Like the rivalry. Where they're kind of because Anuel wants to put out that they're cool.
Yeah,
and then
that's a good one.
For sure. Yeah, I agree with that one. Maybe not for sure. Kind of
not talent.
Not
That's
CR7. That's why I think we got to give it another one because
not to disrespect.
I think have we done this before? I think we've done this before.
I don't think so.
Or we do with basketball players. I can't remember.
I think we did basketball players.
As far as I know, I can't remember. But so okay, Messi's Bad Bunny. That's easy.
And we're all the same.
Who's Fade?
Fade's got to be somebody who's got like. I hate this word, but like aura, like so.
Someone who's got aura. Shit.
Fade is like,
but he's established. Like he's got to be.
Who's a bar?
Don't tell. He's not Vinny. Don't give me that shit.
Anuel
is Vinny.
Anuel is Vinny.
Anuel is
Vinny. That's perfect. Yeah, that is even more accurate. I think because of talent,
they're both very talented, but both just be in their own way with this fucking
they can't
all the fucking time.
Professional yappers.
And easily hateable. Easily hateable. And I think even though CR7 can be easily hateable,
but you just the greatness is
exactly. It's just undeniable.
Yeah, you can't fucking.
All right, I think Fade.
But you know what? CR7's got aura though. If you want to talk about aura, CR7's got aura.
Fade's not.
But he's not.
I feel like Messi and then CR7 should be excluded from this.
Nah, but Messi's Messi's Bad Bunny.
Exactly. That's the thing we can only get.
No one's CR7. There's no.
All right, who's Mbappe?
I think Fade. That's what I was gonna say right now.
Oh.
I feel like it's got to be Fade. Like,
damn.
Who's Karol G?
Karol G? Karol G CR7.
Aura? Yeah.
Yeah, but Bad Bunny and Karol are.
Oh, yeah. I'm not mad at that. Yeah.
Friendly rivalry. They throw jabs at each other at concerts and Vuelve Candibe.
Yeah.
Like, there's a random
manicured.
But like,
that was a good one.
Who's prettier?
Hey, CR7's like, I'm sure he is.
Damn, it was Rauw. Rauw's got to be like a. You see, that's why I think Fade has to be like a maestro, like someone who does a lot.
Like
who's the midfielder?
What's it? Are we only doing like current, or can we pick like an era, like a Xavi?
Nah,
like an Iniesta.
Nah, Fade can't be Iniesta, dog.
That boy won the World Cup with the fucking
Tiny's Iniesta, dog.
Damn, he had that unlocked. How'd you know? I was like, okay, you got me there. I'm trying to think something with aura though. I don't know. I mean,
it's got to be somebody who's like cool.
Ronaldinho. That actually may be perfect.
Yeah, I like that.
With aura and talent, maybe
someone who like set trend.
Ronaldinho might be the one, and he's got the accolades.
Fade could be Lewandowski.
Nah.
Come on, that's a pure striker right there.
Is that a cow? Was that a sheep? What was that?
It was a shriek, bro. He was like, don't disrespect Fade like that. Because, I mean, he's got...
From the current game, it's tough. Because in the current game, there's not motherfucker... I would say Lamine Yamal, but there's not really a lot of people who are like show-stopping right now in the game.
Yeah. A lot of Vinnies out there. Yamal, I think just Yamal so
yeah, so young. So yeah. I wanted to give him to like
a
uppercut.
A Davey?
You Lamine Yamal be bumping Davey a lot. He pulls over like a JV on, he's bumping.
Done. We got down.
Yeah, Los Flavors. Well.
So we haven't figured out Fades or Ronaldinho's the one.
I'd like Ronaldinho, but I want to give him somebody like
someone current.
Huh? Who's balling right now?
Current that has a little bit of flair, aura. It's sad that I can't think of anyone. And yeah, mine's probably the only one, but no one.
Not Rafinha, bro.
He's I don't know.
Rafinha's too feisty, bro.
Yeah, he's like too. I need someone who's like cool, like they're not trying to fight.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Nah,
maybe he's 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, not currently.
Like off of right now, I'm trying to think of off the current teams.
About to say Declan Rice one.
No. What about the Chelsea player, the white boy? I forget.
Cole Palmer?
Yeah.
He's been playing bad this season.
Yeah. He's Saka?
I like Saka.
He just missed a fucking PK though.
Did he? Yeah, yesterday he must have been good. He scored after.
Oh, in the Madrid game?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Damn, I was watching. That's crazy.
So I was watching the replay from last week.
Nah, bro. I was watching and I watched. Well, I didn't watch
it. Was an early PK.
Yeah, okay. It was like in the 8th minute.
Okay. I wasn't watching. I was watching like 30 minutes in. I don't think we got anything. No one current.
Nah. Yeah, I like Ronaldinho to be Fade. Like who's J Balvin?
Damn.
Yeah, J Balvin is Lewandowski then.
He's the old timer.
Yeah. Old timer still doing it.
Still putting out good performances.
Come on. Lewandowski might be top 5 strikers all time. He got numbers and
it's a conversation
and accolades for sure.
What about
he has a World Cup, right?
No.
He plays for Poland.
That maybe on FIFA.
He has 5 champions.
Who am I thinking of? That's the German striker. Mueller.
Closer?
Nah, Mueller. I was thinking Mueller.
Mueller?
Yeah, Mueller's older.
No one's Haaland?
Haaland's got to be a getter, a young go-getter. Like,
just a killer.
Bless? Nah.
Probably like Alvaro Diaz, maybe.
Nah,
that's giving out.
He's kind of unique. Alvaro Diaz got to be someone who's like underrated, but like the media, Instagram, social media are like infatuated with him.
And that's Cole Palmer, no?
Nah. He's hot.
I think you guys might know better than this.
I would say Odegaard, but I feel like Odegaard's too good to be compared to Alvaro Diaz.
He's the Arsenal player, right?
Yeah, he used to play at Madrid like when he was like 16.
Oh. Well, who are we at right now? Who are we debating?
We need to find Blessed the person.
Blessed?
Fucking we'll just keep it simple. Luis Diaz.
Too. Or feature
James. He's out. Les James. Nah, Ryan Castro got to be James. Just based off the video.
Okay.
Ziyech?
Who?
Ziyech?
I mean Ziyech, but he plays for Saudi
like
League.
Galatasaray now. I think. I don't even know where he's at.
I've never heard of that player, so
He
not sure.
plays for Morocco.
Damn.
That was a crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
He used to play for Chelsea.
Iron George?
Yeah, he played
Would've
for
been
Ajax and then he switched to Chelsea.
That's the
Are you a
only
big fan?
The only
Are you a big fan of him? Is he a favorite player, though?
That's the only player you know?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because who's good at...
Oh, nah, we haven't said it out, bro. That's got to be...
That was
Mbappe.
Yeah, that was Mbappe. Magape for sure.
Okay. I can see that.
I think he's a Real Madrid fan, too.
Is he?
But I think
Yeah.
so.
I can see that. He's had, some good times. World Cup. But maybe now is not having the best.
Not the
best form.
I would say that was probably the highlight.
I would say Ryan Castro
I guess
is
personally speaking.
is Darwin Nunez.
Ryan Castro?
Nah. Nah.
Come on.
Nah.
Doesn't he suck?
Yeah.
Right, because he's at Liverpool.
Yeah,
I thought he sucked.
He's misses every one-on-one he gets.
Yeah, but he
they
sets
paid a
up,
bunch
though.
for him. He what?
He sets up Salah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't speak to that. Did we find someone for Bless? You said Luis Diaz, or who'd you say?
Yeah.
Luis Diaz. We could give Luis Diaz him or James to Ryan. We could whatever.
Okay.
We'll let them be.
So Rauw is Mbappe, and we're missing one that you. Is that it? No.
From the top, motherfucker. Mike, are we doing Mike Neymar?
Yeah, I like that comparison. I'm with that. Heck.
Eladio?
Oh.
You gotta be like killer.
Eladio's like a Lautaro Martinez.
Yeah, I like that one.
Okay.
Feisty,
Yeah, that's a good one.
silent assassin.
Okay. Omar Courts?
He's like Fermin Lopez.
Yeah, he's stopping Collins, getting his feet wet.
Okay.
Or if you want, he could be Hendrik. I don't care.
Hendrik. Okay. Anyone else? I don't know if you guys want to throw out there.
What that we're missing? Sedge?
The coach.
Sedge the coach? Sedge got to be like a holding midfielder. You're just like, nah, like no, or a center back.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, like Van Dijk or something. Nah, not Van Dijk. He needs to be like...
He's like a Rudiger.
What's the one that just retired from Madrid?
Ramos?
Marcelo?
No. No, he just retired last year after one of the champions.
Cruz?
It's,
Tony Cruz?
Cruz, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Nah.
I don't like that comparison.
Nah. Busquets?
Busquets.
He's too good for
That's
that.
kind of OP.
Yeah, he was.
Sedge is like Rodrigo.
Nah, that's disrespectful to say.
Nah, because Rodrigo be cooking some games,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I really like his game.
Yeah.
He's pretty
We
clean.
need somebody who
And he's
is-
probably the most creative one on that squad. That is like,
Yeah, I don't think people give him too much credit.
yeah. Bellingham.
We need... No, fuck Bellingham.
Fabregas?
For Sedge?
No, who's Bellingham?
Blast could be Bellingham.
All right, is he Luis Diaz?
All right, Blast is James, and then...
All right, Ryan Castro.
Ryan Castro.
That's disrespectful to say he's James, though.
Nah, not to him. That's
That's his goat.
Yeah, that's his idol.
Gotcha.
What if he doesn't even like him?
Yeah, honestly, I have no idea. Where does James even play right now?
Leon in Mexico.
Oh, wow. Doing good?
He was for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went undefeated like the first 7 games or something like that.
Okay.
I think now they're like 4th place.
Yeah, usually like how all his stops go. That's good for like the
sounds
first
like Ryan
month.
Castro.
First month
features.
That's what I try to say. Yeah.
A lot of good features.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who could be Bellingham.
So we said Rodrigo for Sech.
Yeah, I just think we need to find somebody who's high. Like they came out the gate hot, and then they mellowed out a little bit. Since then, they're still good. They're still solid, but they're just not.
It's not as good.
Rodriguez.
Who
is it? Is it Rodriguez, the Colombian?
James?
I swear we just said that. Sorry, you just got it from now on.
I forgot. That's his name.
All right.
James.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys tell me who's a player who came out hot.
You know, Bless could be Phil Foden.
Phil Foden. What about him?
He should be someone who started out hot. Right now, he's kind of.
It's a little cold.
Yeah, he's a little cold right now.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's doing such a disservice.
Yeah,
so,
I don't want someone who's cold. I need somebody who's like still, they're hot. They still hot.
Yeah,
I feel like that would be Luis Diaz then.
Who does he play for?
Liverpool.
Oh, he's on the same team with Darwin Núñez.
Yeah,
and he does good.
He's better than Darwin Núñez.
Okay. Yeah, I can't come up with none. So if you guys,
yeah, I think we've hit hard.
All right, guys. Well, that is episode 198 of the La Familia podcast. George, better late than never. Until next time, peace.